Alright guys, here we go. And we got light. Bing! That's not too bright. Okay, so we got another package in the mail. Alright, and I don't know how this is pronounced. Trying to look at my cheat sheet. Doesn't really have a name on there. But it looks like it is an Anlook. It looks like an A-N-L-O-K. And then a bunch of Chinese or something. Some writing in it. Anyway, this is another one of the Aliexpress super awesome flashlights that I got, okay? So, this came in today, earlier today, and we're gonna look at it. Oh, so this is what we got, okay? Obviously we have the light. I'll set that aside and look at that in a minute. Came with a car charger. It's nice, interesting. Comes with like a nose picker or something. These don't plug into US outlets, so I have no idea what they are. I am kidding. I have kind of a dry sense of humor, sorry. It comes with this green cord, and it comes with a little hoochie-mapucker, okay? And then it has this little paper with a bunch of Chinese characters on it. I have no idea what it's talking about. I'm sure it has to do with, I don't know if they have a warranty or something, but it's got a little man smiling. That's cool. And then another little piece of paper with Chinese letters on it. So, I don't know what those say. If you know Chinese, let me know. I do have a cheat sheet, so if you see me looking over here, or you can't see my face, so there's a mosquito around here too. Anyway, I'm sorry, I need to calm down. Like I said, car charger. This is a wall charger, but it doesn't work here. This guy, and the flashlight. Okay, so let's break this down. Basically, what I saw in this, and I don't have a picture of it. I might try to roll it in, I may not. I'm not very good at doing that when I say I do. Because I forget to roll in those pictures, so don't count on it. But when I saw this, it said that it could charge like your phone or something like that. And I was like, really? Like, that's pretty cool. If you had a light, a flashlight, whatever, that could charge your phone, that's pretty neat. And I got to thinking about how exactly that would work, and I saw that it ran off AAAs. Okay, so you could put 3 AAAs in here. And I was like, yeah, that's kind of cool, but then that's not really going to last very long. I mean, that's not going to charge up a cell phone all the way, or it might, but then that's about it. And then I also saw in there that it uses a rechargeable battery, hence all the used chargers, right? And so when you look over on this side of the flashlight, you have this little sleeve, kind of bounces back and forth, and it has an N, which is where your chargers are going to go, right? Actually, that lit up. I haven't seen that light up yet. And then it also has a USB. And I was like, wow, this is kind of interesting. What is going on? And so, well, I kind of knew it was going on. I kind of lied right there. I know what's going on. But basically, the short end of me fumbling all over myself and trying to make this interesting, this is a flashlight that is not only a flashlight, but it will charge your mobile device or whatever else you can plug into a USB. I thought that was really cool. And so we're going to kind of go over this. Like I said, I have a little cheat sheet. I don't know if you'll be able to read that or not, but go along with me here. Some of the stuff I don't care about. Obviously, it's a flashlight. It's a bunch of other letters and numbers. The model number, okay, is a BLM 120. I don't know what this means then. XML-T6. I don't know. That's not really on here. Shock resistant, maybe. I don't know. Lumens 800, possibly. I don't think so. Again, however, I don't understand exactly how lumens are calculated, but it could be. I'll give it that. Battery type, and this is where it got interesting, was an 18650 or AAAs. So obviously your AAAs would go in here in this little cartridge thing. I always thought they're kind of cool. And then your rechargeable battery, you could just put it in here by itself. We'll go over that in a second. Light distance says 500 meters. Who cares? Name brand, bunch of letters. High, medium, low. Rechargeable. 10 watt. Aluminum alloy. It's not steel. It's aluminum. It's kind of heavy, but it's not super bad. Black. It says it's waterproof. We'll kind of go over some of that. It has some O-ring seals, but I don't know about all this stuff. Like when you slide this piece over, it covers it up from like dirt, but there's no way that makes it waterproof. Okay, so I don't know how those could be waterproof, but anyway, says the lighting time is 10 to 6 hours and it has a white light. Okay, and then the price that I paid for it, which is what you would pay for it if you got it, is going to be $15.78. Okay, so about a $15, $16 flashlight, and this is what you get. Okay, and I just opened this today, So I don't know about longevity and stuff like that. We'll give another review on this later on, and we'll see how long it actually lasted and all that kind of stuff. But one of the biggest surprises to me, two biggest surprises to me when this came, was first off, I did not know that it came with a charger, okay? And this is just a USB, it had a little thing on there, to a lightning for a iPhone, or, and this little cool thing, the way they have it set up, you also have these little, I forget what this is called, but is it a micro SD or micro USB? I don't remember. But it kind of clips, it's like a self-included thing, so it doesn't fall apart, you don't lose it, like a little adapter so you could charge one or the other kind of phone or device or whatever. I think that's pretty cool, okay? And I actually plugged this into my computer, and it would charge my phone, and I could actually do functions on my phone, like through iTunes and stuff like that, so I guess it's supported. Sometimes chargers and stuff like that have trouble if they're not Apple branded or something like that. So that was the first cool, exciting thing. But then also, when I opened it, I was a little surprised to find that it actually did come with one of those batteries. Okay, so anybody that really knows, these, what are they, the 18650 batteries, they're not cheap. Okay, they're not expensive necessarily, but they're not cheap. For rechargeable batteries, I'm sure that's a standard price. But you could go out and spend $10 and get one of these batteries or whatever. So I really did not expect the flashlight to come with one of these. I would have thought that it would have come with, if anything, I didn't necessarily even expect it to come with batteries, but if anything, it would have come with the AAA batteries. But no, they stepped up their game and they sent a rechargeable battery. Okay, now I have a ThruNite 18650. That is what it is, right? 18650, yes. And as you can see, maybe the light's really reflective, the Chinese one is a little bit shorter than the other one, than the ThruNite. Okay, so it's a little bit shorter, and I think the ThruNite is just a hair thicker. Okay, and the ThruNite definitely weighs more. The Chinese one's very, very lightweight. Either way, I don't care. I was just surprised, very, very surprised that they actually sent the battery long. So the rechargeable one has a little sleeve that it fits into. You feed that into the back of the light, and then you screw it in. And while we're back here, big old green thing, you can see it is O-ring sealed. Okay, so that is sealed up, as well as this part unscrews. I'm going to screw it out all the way, but there you go. There's your other O-ring right there. And then up here on the top, the bezel, this will unscrew a little bit, okay? And it is O-ring sealed as well, which is pretty cool. As far as the entire thing being waterproof, I highly doubt it, because I don't know how you would keep water from getting into here, and if they did, then I would think it would fry out the whole system. But anyway, it has some different modes, okay? You have your one, it does not have a back button. It's not a tactical light. Don't get me wrong on that. It's not a tactical light. I don't think it was even advertised as that. But it has one button right here, which is the big metal button, and you click it, and you should have 3 modes. Okay, so that was high, medium, and low. You have a strobe, and then you actually have an SOS. It's kind of cool, okay? And you click it again, you go back to high, medium, low, strobe, and on you go. And as you saw I was doing that, you click it, and then you can cycle through the modes, okay? You can also click it through the modes, all right? And it's not like a smart flashlight to where whatever mode you left it on, it's going to come back to that. No, like this is, I think, high, and then it would be medium, low, strobe. So it's just, that's why I'm saying it's not a tactical kind of flashlight at all. But, you know, you get what you pay for. Also, it's one of those lights where you click it on, and then the front of the bezel, this thing, you pull it down, and it will focus the beam, okay? So you can get a very tight beam, which is one of those square, I don't know if you'll be able to see that or not. That'd just be really bright. Just blind you out. It's one of those really square, gritty looking ones when you have it all the way forward. If you pull it back a little bit, the grid disappears, and it's just a bright beam, okay? And then you can pull it all the way back and have a floodlight. Anyway, so that's what's going on there. What we are going to do is I have charged up the battery that came with it all the way. Okay, I think it came up to 4.1 or 4.2 volts, and we are going to drain down my phone. That doesn't take too long, probably at the end of the night, whatever. And then I'm going to plug it in, we're going to do a couple different things. We're going to plug it in, see how many charges we get out of the phone. We're also going to charge it all the way up, let it run on high, and see how long the actual battery will last. And ultimately, where I see this flashlight shining, see what I did there? Where I see this flashlight shining is like as a glove box or a vehicle flashlight, to where with the car charger, you should be able to just leave it plugged in, okay, to where it would always be charged. And if you ever needed to change your tire, this would be nice, plenty, and bright. Okay, it's bigger than the Alone Fire that we had. Definitely bigger than the Alone Fire. That thing was like a pen light. It was very, very handy to have that light. This light you wouldn't want to carry around in your pocket. The Alone Fire you could. But this has just that wider beam, you know. You could put the strobe on there to kind of signal at the drivers. You don't want to shine it in their faces, but to signal and, you know, let them know. Shine it at the back of your car so they see and get out of your way. You could also make drunk drivers run into you that way, so you got to be careful about that. But also, if you needed it for whatever reason to be able to charge your phone, you know, if you had to get out of your car and walk somewhere, or in some kind of emergency, whatever, you know, it came with the charger, and you could either leave that with the flashlight, whatever, and just use it that way. Anyway, so this is just kind of a first looks at this flashlight. I'm pretty excited, and like I said, we'll see how these things last. They usually don't last that long when they come from cheap companies and stuff, but who knows? It might actually work very well. And then the rechargeable battery in there, I thought that was a really cool bonus. So anyway, we'll give this a shot. We'll give it some time. We'll test it, and who knows? We may end up giving it away. You never know. Keep your fingers crossed on that. All right, so y'all be good. You be safe. Appreciate you all watching, and we will see you in the next video.